All right, guys, I am coming to you today from Center Square, Easton, Pennsylvania. As you can see, people are driving around, walking by. Behind me, I have the Crayola Museum. Lots of school field trips took place here. People are enjoying their day, going about their business. But it wasn't always like that. Right here at Center Square, Easton, Pennsylvania, is where they used to have public executions. And I don't know if you knew this, but Pennsylvania's last public execution took place right here in Easton. Not here in Center Square, but just a few blocks that way on an island in the Delaware River. So we're gonna head over there right now. This green bridge right here connects Pennsylvania and New Jersey. It's the Route 22 bridge. And I'm standing right beside it. Now, if you can see, there's an opening in the trees over here. That's where Getter's Island is. So I'm gonna take the drone, fly it around, and I'll give you a better look at it. On January 11th, 1833, Charles Getter was hanged here on Getter Island. Obviously, you can guess why they call it Getter Island. He was supposed to be hanged at Center Square, but there was a lot of people interested in wanting to see the hanging. So about 15,000 to 20,000 people showed up here just to see the hanging. Now, Charles Getter, what did he do? He committed murder. He killed his wife. Now, I've read a couple different articles which said her name was Margaret Rebecca Lawall, L-O-W-E-L-L. Other articles just called her Rebecca Lawall, so I'm not really sure. So what did he do? Obviously, he killed her. He got her pregnant out of wedlock, and back then, really, that was kind of an unheard of thing. So he was forced to marry her. He didn't want to be married to her. He loved somebody else. So then just a few days, I think it was 10 days after their wedding, he strangled her. The authorities found out and he was hanged for murder. The first attempt didn't go so smoothly. And from my understanding, the rope broke. So the second attempt, they did it. They hung him successfully. So the island before his hanging used to be called Abel's Island, A-B-E-L, and ever since his hanging they called it Getter's Island. Now, because there were so many people here, like I said, 15,000 to 20,000 people that showed up, one of the reporters was kind of disturbed at how people just didn't really care. How they were basically insensitive to somebody getting hanged. So he reached out to the governor. At that time, it was Governor Wolf, who was the 7th governor of Pennsylvania. And he let him know his feelings on the insensitivities of the hanging and felt that public hanging shouldn't be a thing anymore. Governor Wolf agreed with him, and this was the last hanging in Pennsylvania, which I said took place January 11th, 1833. All thanks to Charles Getter. All right, guys, I also just want to add, Pennsylvania is number 3 for all the hangings in the United States. Number 1 and number 2, I forget the order. I think it's Virginia and then New York. I'm not really sure. It could be New York and Virginia. Okay, and then Pennsylvania is number 3. Well, having said that, since the 1970s, Pennsylvania has only hung 3 people, and they were all in the 1990s. Other than that, there haven't been any executions of prisoners in Pennsylvania. So, as you can see, Getter's Island is pretty vacant, okay? There's no buildings there. What is it used for today? Well, it went up for sale in 2021 with an asking price of $200,000. And then it was reduced to $175,000, okay? And it was bought by a family that uses it today, basically for recreational purposes. I'm assuming that means camping, kayaking, just hanging out, having a good time. So if you like this video, check out the rest of our channel. We have lots of other nature, hiking, exploring, travel content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell. That's what they always say. Thank you for watching.